So we hear everything one floor down.
Oh, I see.
So, but these are things that are memories in my head of, like, what if it was a caretaker was young, he would go.
It's always slow. Even when young people do it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So, because Wilson will come up and do it, and it's always slow, and he does both together.
Okay.
When I came here at the age of 9, I lived here upstairs in the caretaker suite.
My specific memories are of the stairwell, the long staircase, and I remember the curtains. I remember seeing the altars, the smell of the incense as it was burning and the smoke and so on, made it very mystical.
Take a picture of your picture. Picture of my picture? Okay. This one's all dusty. I think the main shut off is now shut. But if they have it on, there's something wrong with this, so we'll get the handyman to come and fix something.
Probably needs a washer.
Or something. Yeah, it's leaking or whatever it is. We don't want to open it right now because I don't know anything about domestically how things work.
Could you tell me what you had for breakfast this morning?
Well, I usually have juk.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What's juk?
It's that kanji.
Oh.
So it's something that's like comfort food. And I usually put some salty turnips on it.
Okay, Nora, take one.
We're right in Chinatown, Victoria, the oldest Chinatown in Canada. And this is the oldest Chinese temple in Canada. Growing up here, we didn't live in Chinatown. We lived in the suburbs, so that I basically had no Chinese friends. The Chinese culture actually to me was quite foreign, except for when we came to the temple. So my father, being Hakka, he would seek out the like-minded people, and he found the temple and he would bring us here. My mother would come here to play mahjong, so having this temple here is sort of like a focal point of Chinatown.
It is a place to go for tranquility and remembrance. When I visit the temple, I do have a look on the wall where I'm told that my dad's name, his brothers, my 3 brothers' names are all on the chart. I think about the fact that Tam Gong was a deity watching over fishermen.
Tam Gong is a seafarer god. Many of the immigrants came across the ocean. They pick a god like Tam Gong who hopefully protect them, see them through into the new land in a safe way. Now in my 50s, when I go and pray to the Tam Gong temple, I'm at peace. I don't ask for anything. Mind you, in my 30s, that was a different story. I would say, okay, Tam Gong temple, you gotta do something for me. You gotta make sure I come out on the other side better than where I am today. What can you do for me? So my attitude has changed. I don't ask for anything. I'm just thankful for what I have already.
So what would you usually do with this now?
This one, you come over then.
Okay.
I'll just point it out. This means it's a good omen. We would say it's close to 140 years. The Tam Gong temple was always run by males. Well, that changed in 2011, saying, hey, just a moment there.
It was run by a bunch of old men, and they didn't think that women needed to have a say in whatever was going on. And when we asked questions, we were told basically to mind our own business, and that we didn't need to be bothered about that.
As a minority group, the Hakka people, and I'm telling you because I come from China, that the Hakka men are very, very chauvinistic.
And because we're women, I think that we can, forge ahead and make some changes, because we're not really afraid of people saying you can't do that, or that, that's not how it's done.
Women can do just as a good job as men. We should steward this building together.
Talking with both Nora and with Jackie, we're all balancing or have been balancing growing families, school, our own work, and then interest in community and having that stay connected. But it doesn't feel like hard work. It feels like community work and collaborative work that we get to do together.
So we're on a major restoration of this temple because the building is over 100 years old. The roof is leaking, the windows are leaking, and even the floor is held together by masking tape. So we're starting this project to make sure the temple survives and to keep going, and especially for the younger generation to take over for us. Because at 77, I'm just one of the youngest ones in the society. So we approached the Heritage Society of Victoria. They're willing to give us $200,000. But problem is, the cost is $600,000, and we have to pay for all of it up front before they reimburse us. We're doing whatever we can afford to do. We're hopeful, and we're forging on.
Right now, immediately, our temple roof needs a lot of help.
The roof is leaking.
The structural part needs fixing.
So there's no foundation under the building. They are built on blocks.
Our parapet, some pieces are falling, and the city is aware of it.
The sills are all cracked. So that's what we're facing with.
The temple has remained with its dignity. It was very much preserved and kept in the same way.
And what would it mean to you if the temple disappeared?
Oh, I couldn't even begin to think. That would be very sad.
It's our history, our legacy, and it's something that has been here since Victoria's been here, basically.
It'd be very significant as a loss, not only in personal connection to ancestors, but I think very much a loss to the community, to Victoria's Chinese community and to Chinatown.
We are the best kept secret. The Chinese temple in Victoria is the best kept secret. I want that not to be the case. I want to invite the world to come and see us. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese or not Chinese, Hakka or not Hakka. We want you to come, discover us, find out about us, and see what we can do for you, and help us protect and preserve this temple for the many generations yet to come.